Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out here taking some photos and videos using the Nikon Z30 in combination with the Nikon 50 to 250 millimeter kit lens. I looked into a lot of reviews regarding this lens, and because of those reviews, I felt that it was going to be a really good purchase, and the lens definitely does not disappoint. This lens is outstanding. What I'm going to do here today is show you some video that I did using this combination along with a JJC Bluetooth remote to go ahead and start and stop my recordings. I'm also going to be doing some range testing so that you can see what the Bluetooth range is using the JJC Bluetooth remote, just to see how well it performs. I also went ahead and did some self-portraits so that I could see how well this lens performed for photography. And I thought that the images came out really nice. And I used the JJC Bluetooth remote to go ahead and trip the shutter. What I was concerned about was when I tripped the shutter, was the camera going to go ahead and focus before it actually takes the image? And the good news is that yes, it definitely did. So I'm about 10 feet away from the Nikon Z30, and I'm using the 55 to 250 millimeter lens for this portion of the video. This will give me an opportunity to see how well the autofocus is working for face tracking, and also how sharp this lens is when I'm trying to videotape myself. I use the JJC Bluetooth remote to go ahead and start the video recording, and it worked flawlessly, so I'm real happy with that, which is pretty neat because that means I could be several feet away from the camera and get it to work. What I'm going to do now is using the Nikon Z30 with the 50 to 250 millimeter lens, I want to see just how far I can be away from the camera using the Bluetooth remote. So right now I was able to go ahead and start the recording, and I would say that I'm about 4 or 5 feet away from the camera. I'm going to go ahead and take a few steps and see how far I can go and still get the Bluetooth remote to start. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now for my test at 5 feet. All right, I'd say I'm about 10 to 12 feet away from the camera right now. I was able to go ahead and press the Bluetooth remote and start the recording, and I am using the Ceramic Blink 500 lavalier microphone at this distance. It's encouraging to see at the distance that I can go ahead and start and stop the recording using the JJC Bluetooth remote for the Nikon Z30. I do have the face autofocus tracking turned on the Z30, and that's how I am recording this video using the 50 to 250 millimeter lens. I'm going to go ahead now and stop the video and take a few more steps and see if I can get the Bluetooth remote to perform. Wow, this is pretty encouraging. I'm easily over 15 feet away from the camera. I was able to press the Bluetooth remote and get the camera to start recording. I hope it's recording and I hope I'm in the screen. Let's see if I can see the red tally light. I do see the red tally light, and I have to be at least 20 feet away from the camera, and it was able to start recording without any issues. I'm going to go ahead and hit and stop recording to see if it stops the camera. All right, so I'd say that's pretty impressive. I'm not going to go any further back. So I just tested the Bluetooth remote for photos, and it worked flawlessly, just like it does for start and stop of the video recording. So I'm really happy and impressed with the Bluetooth remote. Hopefully the box is getting on my eye and focusing for those pictures. I'm going to go ahead now and make some comments regarding some of the things I've done with the Z30 here today. Obviously, I've shot this video today with it, and also I've managed to try and take some video of the butterflies using the 50 to 250 millimeter lens, and that was quite the challenge. And I also took a couple of photographs to see how well the photo quality is using this lens. Show you how well the Nikon Z30 using the 50 to 250 millimeter lens performed using a slow-moving soccer-playing tortoise. I thought it was a pretty neat capture, and it was a good opportunity to see how well the autofocus tracking performed. It's just a brief clip, but I thought it was a fun one to use. And one thing I'm enjoying about the Nikon Z30 is that it preserves whatever your last settings were, whether you're shooting photos or video. So every time I switch back between photo and video, my settings are what they were the last time I used the camera to take a photo or the camera to take a video. I'm really happy with that feature in the Nikon Z30. The batteries of the Nikon Z30 has lasted me about 3 hours. One thing that I really enjoyed using the 50 to 250 millimeter lens along with the Z30 was to do this video using this combination, not only for the video, but also for the portraits. I like the compression that I'm getting, and I really think it gives a different look to the video, and I thought that the portraits really turned out quite nice. My conclusion regarding the 50 to 250 millimeter lens for the Nikon Z30, I think the lens is really nice, performs very well. The autofocus tracking did a really good job, and I think that the image quality is very impressive and nice and sharp. I hope you guys get something out of this video. I ask you to please subscribe and like and share any thoughts and comments that you may have regarding the Nikon Z30.